It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for we're talking about football in March, and screw you if you don't like it.
Yeah, it's football time.
That's right.
Oh boy, Great Cherry Show live as we are
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single Wednesday. Um, Great Cherry, Jeff Meacham, Matty Laws, Josh Mansfield, all fans of different football teams because that's the kind of I don't diversity is not the right word. It's the kind of
Well, clearly not in this room, but
I'm better at it on other shows.
to be fair,
Just different mindsets. Different
Yes.
mindsets. Let's go with that one.
There you go. There you go.
Because obviously you have three fans of AFC teams and the lone NFC fan over here.
Yeah, you know.
But you know he's the only one who had a team make the playoffs this past season. So who are we to judge?
Hey, we're winning the Super Bowl this year, so
That's right.
There you go. After the disastrous year that you guys had, you got rid of Nathaniel Hackett, so there's a plus.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. Yeah.
got Sean Payton. We might be bringing in Rex Ryan. Who knows?
That's okay. We let Zeke get away this week, so who am I to laugh?
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys got rid of Zeke. We'll get into more of that. But I do want to say we did get a donation at the top of the show.
Well, there you go.
From Aaron Rodgers himself.
Really now? Hell, he's got the money. Why not? Hell.
Mr. New York Jet.
Funny enough, not the first time I've taken his money. Hey.
Damn.
So the note says, I have chosen the Greg Cherry Show to announce that I have signed a 10-year contract with the Dallas Cowgirls. Mr. Meacham will be my new agent.
Thank you for that.
Someone's trying to troll Jeff.
Mr. Rogers, it's a beautiful day in his neighborhood. He has the money, apparently, so there you go.
Schefter's going to be mad about that one.
That's okay. Schefter's mad about a lot of things.
Well, he doesn't have – yeah, maybe Schefter lost his number. All right, here we go. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. That's right.
Here we go with the spin.
Of football.
What was that? Oh,
It's kind of mean to Schefter.
Subway notification. All right. 20 squats. All right.
That's not too
I'm
bad.
not even gonna do the music. I'm just gonna get up and
That's right.
bend my knees.
Is it bad that I can't remember the body on his music off the top of my head at this point to just do it without having to worry about playing it?
I play it like 24 times on this show.
I know. I just can't make my brain do it for some reason. Matt's doing the solidarity. I'm not getting up. So
Yeah, no, I can't squat.
to be fair, yeah.
1,
2,
3,
Oh, my knees are so bad.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
There you go.
All right.
Matty kept looking like he was jumping into frame every time he did.
That's because his shot's a lot closer.
I'm gonna say it's the way the camera's set up, combined with the fact that he's just moving that fast.
I want to get those squats out of the way.
Yeah, that's for real.
If you guys could hear, my knees were popping every time.
Oh, I believe it 100%.
So let's talk football. I mean, everybody talks wrestling. Everybody talks wrestling. I know WrestleMania is coming up. Yeah,
But I got a lot of football.
WrestleMania is coming up. If we run out of talking about football in the hour, we'll get to that. But teams making some moves. Matty, I know you pulled the list up. If you want to
make $1 million moves.
talk about what our teams have been doing.
Yeah, let us start with the top of this list, which appears to be the Cleveland Browns. Aside from restructuring Deshaun Watson's deal, opening up $36 million in cap space.
Oh, there you go.
They re-signed their safety to a 3-year deal. They signed Dalvin Tomlinson to a 4-year, $57 million deal.
Jesus.
Signing edge rusher Obo Okor. I cannot pronounce that last name. But an edge rusher signed for 3 years, $19 million at a max value of $22 million. And as Josh pointed out before the show, you guys got your safety. Juan Thornhill signed 3 years, $21 million.
Yeah. It's we haven't, and yes, Dwayne, this is true. Baker's going to Tampa. I've 1 year, $8 million.
Yeah, I saw that as the countdown was going. Baker Buccaneers.
Oh gosh, please don't. But we also just released Clowney. Unfortunately, I'm sad to see him go. I
Right.
liked him, but
He's going to make money this season, though, I think.
Yeah, he
he
is.
is. He is. It sucks we just kept signing him back and forth to 1 year deals. But it is what it is. But we're not, doing a lot in free agency. We're just getting what we need. I don't think we're going to make any other huge moves as far as I'm aware. The only other big move I could see at this point is if we somehow get DeAndre Hopkins.
Right.
That's the only one I can see. But I'm happy with what we got so far.
Oh,
As
yeah.
long as we don't get rid of Kareem,
Yeah, right.
if we don't get rid of Chubb, I'm a happy Cleveland Browns fan. Especially because now it's funny with Steelers fans being upset about where Juju just went to, which we'll get to, I presume.
As they should be, no? I mean,
I mean, nobody wants to see
Fair.
any one of their former players go to New England.
no, God. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just announced today, and Josh kindly sent me the Twitter DM about it.
He's such a dollar
Juju
name about that shit.
Smith-Schuster. Oh yeah, absolutely. Juju signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots worth $33 million over the course of those 3 years. Listen, I don't know what the contract negotiations were like, but you're leaving a Super Bowl team for what's left of the Patriots. So
Right.
do what you gotta do, Juju, I guess, but get that bank somewhere. But if Kansas City wasn't paying it to you, then
It's the freaking ghost of
know what
cheating
to
yet to
tell
come. Dickheads. That's all right. For as long as New England stays the way it is in the office and on the headset, we will forever have a closing to the opening of Open Mic Night and a forever closer on the end of Open Mic Night, thanks to Josh. So I'm okay with it. So just let him stay and let him get humiliated. Piece of shit. F that guy
Patriots
forever.
probably have the worst offense in the division now. Now that Mr. Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet.
Oh, yeah. That's easily going to make the Patriots maybe the worst in that division.
Oh yeah.
Unless Tua dies.
Let's do it.
I was about to say, is Tua even going to play? I know he
Yeah.
has months off, but like, what was it? 3 concussions in one season?
Mhm.
That can't be good.
No.
And one of them they didn't even know he was playing with concurrently.
When you
Yeah.
sustain 3 concussions and even if it's just a regular non-playoff year, 16 weeks, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad for your body, brother. That's bad for your health. Like,
But the Dolphins
no,
got Mike White to back him up, so.
well, but damn, like, yeah, 3 concussions in any short time is bad. 16 weeks? That's really dangerous.
When he stiffened up on that Thursday night football game, he should have been done for the year.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
without a
no
doubt.
way he should have played.
No.
I mean, he should have played in that game to begin with.
No.
But after that, the fact that
they shouldn't have played him the rest of the season after the second concussion.
No.
There's no excuses for him to get a third concussion in one season.
Is it bad that wasn't the worst injury and injury scare of last season though? With what went down on Monday Night Football,
With
God,
the
that
DeMar
was
Hamlin situation.
right.
weren't both of those games against the Bengals.
Yes,
Oh.
Cincinnati again. I will forever, wave that hometown, home origin, I should say, because I never lived there in my damn life, but with reason. But fucking Cincinnati, crazy ass town. But same time, the Bengals didn't have a good look on their opponent's health this last season.
The biggest heels in the room knocking Buffalo out of the playoffs.
Mhm.
Right.
And then
Jesus.
consequently falling to Kansas City on a controversial call.
Now, because
Which
you know,
just
that's
seems to be how
To me,
Kansas
to me,
City,
the
became
Chiefs will
champions.
always be. To me, the Chiefs will always be the biggest heels.
Well,
Not
that's
named
fair.
Bill Belichick.
I was going to say, not named Belichick-led Patriots. Yeah,
To be fair,
Yeah.
the Chiefs are in his division, so I mean that's
yeah.
that's
You know.
where he says
Well,
that.
of course. Well, yeah. If you're a Broncos guy, you're not gonna like the Chiefs for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Kind of like the Eagles with Jeff, or
well,
the
hey,
Ravens
I
for Josh and
I have legitimate validity against the Eagles, not just being a Cowboys fan because of WrestleMania next year, stupid bastards. So,
I don't think the Eagles organization had anything to do with it. It's just in their
I-
stadium.
no. I disagree with you because at the press conference, the Eagles, I don't know, it was the GM or the owner, whoever it was talking about co-promoting the event with WWE.
Oh,
Because
What do
they like we with the arena the Kings play in, the ownership owns the team and the stadium. So as far as I know, so yeah, they are co-promoting. So yeah, double bird of the Eagles after. But you know what? I'm getting to go to Mania this year anyway, and I get to be the Undertaker the morning of that day one. So
Grr,
F them and the A for that anyway.
son of a bitch.
Every once in a while, and I know this is weird coming from me, especially on a Wednesday when this is my not give a shit at all week, day of the week, I should say. It does pay to be nice every once in a while because that was a straight gift from a friend that I got tickets for my dad and I to go meet the Undertaker. So
Mm-hmm.
legit gift. So anyway,
Well, Maddie, who do you want to hit next? as
Moving
far as-
on, immediately next is actually your Steelers.
oh, yeah.
So, other than signing veteran Pat Peterson to a 2-year, $14 million deal with $5.85 guaranteed, good deal for Pat Peterson. You guys also got a good linebacker in Cole Holcomb, hopefully to back up TJ Watt. Larry Ogunjobi re-signed for 3 years, $28.75 million. That's a defensive lineman re-signed for you guys, which you guys really did focus on your defense on this, like the tampering period.
Tapering period.
And then
what
you
I'm
guys,
hoping for is that we're strengthening our defense in free agency and then strengthening our offensive line in the draft. So that's
Right.
really what I'm hoping for because that
speaking of,
offensive
you guys
line.
did sign a guard in Nate Herbig to a 2-year deal, $8 million. So that's a guard for you guys.
Right.
Yeah, that's not terrible. That's
Mhm.
pretty good price for a guard.
The Texans signed everybody.
Pretty much.
Case Keenum, Noah Brown, Robert Woods, Andrew Beck, Shaq Mason, Scott Quisenberry, Chase Winovich, Sheldon Rankins, Hassan Ridgeway, MJ Stewart, and Jimmy Ward, all expected to sign with the Texans.
Holy crap!
And Jamal Williams just signed with the Saints. 3 years, $12 million.
That's a big deal for the Saints.
Yeah. Just
Who
like
else
Derek
did the
Carr
Saints sign?
is a thing.
They re-signed Jameis. I know that.
Mhm.
Yeah, they re-signed Jameis. That's probably who. I was thinking of.
Before I hit the Cowboys real quick, my pain, the Broncos, we actually aren't doing too bad. We signed a defensive lineman to 3 years, $45 million. Mike McGlinchey, we signed offensive tackle.
That's a good
to,
pick.
Yeah, it is.
5
Yeah, it
years,
is. Yeah, it is.
$87.5
And-
million.
Sorry, my Notre Dame bias is showing, but Mike McGlinchey, I've always loved that dude.
Well, yeah.
He's a dog. That guy is a dog.
He'll make a difference there without a doubt.
Ben Powers as well, another absolute beast. I think he's got like 450 as his max bench.
Fuck me.
Yeah, Ben Powers is a monster.
Seriously.
That is going to bolster our right side. Those are both the right tackle and right guard. Something that has been a carousel for the Broncos since we won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's not gonna be tackling people. He's gonna be going through people on the way to the freaking the end zone the other direction when
Speaking
he
of another
fixes the
beast,
fumble.
Speaking of another beast, Samaje Perine, we got from the Jets.
Oh my God.
He is 235 pounds of pure animal
Yes.
that is going to pound the goal line at the very least. At the
Very
very
least.
least, we're going to put him in the goal line set.
Oh yeah. you
But
have to.
2
You
years,
have to.
$7.5 million. If Javon Williams is healthy, then we've got a powerful 1-2 punch right there.
Like I said, I don't know about the headline about the Super Bowl, but you guys are definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with
Now,
come
we win-
August
We
and
win in
September.
the Super Bowl.
All right.
You guys are a team to watch for sure.
Well, yeah, that's without a doubt. Yeah.
Jumping to
Dolphins
your
too, I think.
Cowboys, though, Jeff.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
Oh, these are actually good deals on your end.
No, I know. But
You guys re-signed Van Der Esch, 2 years, $11 million.
yeah, that's
You re-signed Donovan Wilson, who was a very up-and-comer last
yeah.
year.
Yes.
3 years, up to $24 million.
Hey.
And the big deal here is not only did you guys non-exclusive tag Tony Pollard,
Yeah.
but you guys also got Stephon Gilmore from the Colts.
That should be.
Stephon
that could
Gilmore is
prove,
still one of the best cornerbacks in the league.
I was gonna say that could prove to be a low key difference maker. We'll see how Stephon does, but yeah, I am more than happy with all the positive stuff, all the acquisitions. But man,
Now, with me finding out what a non-exclusive franchise tag is, that makes this and the Saquon Barkley deal in the Giants very interesting to me, because as of tomorrow, they are able to be approached and potentially traded for during this free agency period.
Well, if you want to talk about non-exclusive franchise tags,
We can jump
We
all
gotta
the
talk
way to
about
the
Lamar.
top with the Ravens.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say.
We got to
the
jump
two
all the way
AFC
to the top with the
North guys.
Ravens.
yeah, you got to talk about Lamar because, I mean, the fact that they can still deal them if they get what they want.
And the
And
crazy thing
it's-
is they haven't done anything. They've re-signed Trayvon Mullen to a 1-year deal.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Bengals haven't done much of anything either. Like I'm looking at the
Jermaine Pratt re-signed for 3 years, $21 million.
Yeah.
They are the AFC North isn't really moving too much except for your Browns and Steelers.
Exactly. Well, that's
Yeah.
because the
Well, I
thing
mean-
is with Baltimore.
Oh, also we got the successor to Russell Wilson in Denver in Jarrett Stidham.
There you go. I'm looking to see any names that pop out of me. I think one of the biggest ones was Jalen Ramsey going to the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins, which made Dolphins Twitter go into a frenzy thinking they were winning the Super Bowl. I don't know how that could slip into
They're
someone's
going to win
mind.
the Super Bowl every year.
They have
Yeah.
Jalen
See,
Ramsey, they have Tyreek Hill this year now too. So that's
See, what I need is Jarrett Bailey to come on this show because he has been at,
Yes.
yes.
on the butt end of Dolphins Twitter.
He's on
Yes.
a list.
he is on a list. Like he's on legitimate lists. He posted it today.
Yeah, Jarrett Bailey is on a legitimate list from Dolphins Twitter fans. This is
Dolphins
ridiculous.
fans are nuts.
They
I
are.
don't know what the hell you guys
They are
drinking.
straight psychopaths. A lot of them. I swear to God.
Crazier
I
than
don't know,
us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
I
you
don't
guys are
know
drinking
what
in the
type of
AFC.
delusion can make you think you're winning a Super Bowl every year.
Yeah. I'm
Have
fearful
you
for
met
my
Browns
parents'
fans?
lives flying into Miami just to get to the Keys for a friend's wedding. Like, I don't want to go near Miami right now because they're so batshit crazy during this offseason nonsense. Like, stay away.
I went to Miami in April. I didn't have a problem.
Well, yeah, but that was, over a decade ago. It was for WrestleMania, and it was a little bit different scenario.
Yeah, that was when the Dolphins had no hope because
I was going to say, even the Dolphins,
in the AFC East.
even Dolphins Twitter, as young as it was, because Twitter was only like a few years in at that point, even they weren't so delusional. I think they had a snowball's chance in hell at that point. And Miami is hell's hot, so it's a fair comparison.
So the Raiders have been making a lot of moves in free agency.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo being their big deal, other than getting rid of Darren Waller. But
They got Robert Spillane from us.
Yes,
and Jacoby
so-
Myers from the Patriots.
Jacoby Myers really had legal advice too if they wanted to, if you know.
Kobe Myers. was with us.
Jerry Tillery, another former Irish player, re-signed with the Raiders.
They
Tillery
got
was a
Marcus
beast.
Epps signing for 2 years as a safety.
See,
And they
think
hit
about
Josh
all these
Jacobs
guys
with
coming
that
in
non-exclusive.
all these guys coming in from other literal climates of the league going into Vegas, man. They're going to enjoy the amenities that stadium has. I'll tell you what, because it's a nice stadium they got there in Vegas. I've been there a couple times now. It's good stuff.
Jacoby Brissett, who's
Yeah.
in his like
There you go.
24th NFL team, is now going to the Commanders.
You have to make
24th.
me even more sad with that one.
Well, speaking of the Commanders, Taylor Heineke might be the new starter for the Falcons.
Jesus.
I
God
haven't
damn,
made it
man.
all the way through the
The
Cam
freaking
Sutton went to the Lions.
who did?
Cam Sutton went to the Lions.
Cameron
That's a
Sutton,
big
he was
deal.
Wow,
Quarterback for us.
that's crazy.
Who did Sam Darnold go to again?
The Niners.
Yeah,
Fucking
49ers.
Oof. All I know is, Josh, I think you put it in the group chat for the sports bar. Was it the Giants or the Lions that had that they were in the top 10 to make the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl? It was the Lions, you said, right?
I didn't put that in there.
Well, no, somebody in our group chat put a graphic in there.
I think, was that JJ or?
I don't know who the hell it was. That's why I'm
You
asking
find
you. Damn it! Oh no, I'm already here now. So just
I'm a searching.
That's
The big name that I was thinking of from the Saints was Derek Carr.
Oh yeah, Derek
He's
Carr
leading the
went to
Raiders.
the
Well, yeah, Derek Carr was
Miles
the big,
Sanders
yeah.
to the Panthers.
Yeah.
Just announced.
Who did?
Miles Sanders to the Panthers. Just announced.
Wow.
Wow.
And yes, you are right, Jeff. Lions are in the top 10 odds.
So okay,
That's a big
okay.
move to the
Oh,
Panthers.
it was Zach. It was Zach that posted the original graphic. Okay, so according to the Vegas odds, as of whatever day that was, it was sometime in the last week. The odds are, as of now, for Super Bowl, just based on moves being made here. I mean, this is fucking March, people. Kansas City, San Francisco, Buffalo, Philadelphia. Fucking Philadelphia's always in the top 10, assholes. Cincinnati, Dallas, LA Squatters, San Diego, whatever the hell you want to call the Chargers. Jacksonville, okay. Baltimore and Detroit is in the top 10. Yeah. Like, okay. So first of all, it's March, so take that for what it's worth.
Right.
Yeah,
Number one.
There's so much that can change between now.
Yeah.
Like, we're not even at the draft yet. That's next month. Which, by the
Right.
way, I think I'll be covering night one of the draft on the Greg Cherry brand.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
we'll be covering it over on the Raw Ball podcast as well.
There you go.
So
Tim, yeah, I mean, Tim,
I don't know why I'm there, but
Yeah. Why not?
I'm not there till round 3.
I was going to say.
oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you,
Yeah.
gave all your picks away for Russell Wilson, didn't you?
And Sean Payton.
And Sean Payton.
Both of
yes.
them.
Yes.
We
So
did
there's-
for Deshaun Watson, so
Sell their future away for the guaranteed gimmick. We'll see.
At least Deshaun Watson did the right thing for once and cut his contract down a lot.
I mean, that's fair.
true.
You guys opened up $36 million in cap space. That's a shit
That's
ton
a
of
shit
money.
ton of cap space. Yeah.
Andrew Berry knows what he's doing. He is the Paul Heyman of GMs when it comes to football, and that he knows what he's doing.
That's
For
a-
instance-
Who's your owner again?
You shut up! Don't remind me. No,
To be fair, that's probably not a good comparison because Paul Heyman was only general manager of SmackDown for like 6 months. To be fair.
yeah.
I
If
wasn't
we're-
meaning in that sense, but because circling back to Baltimore and Lamar, what's going to happen with him? Because he still wants Deshaun Watson money and don't know if he's going to get it. We basically have the chance to us by proxy screw Baltimore, which
Which is
I
always
mean,
good. Which is always fine for this. in this room.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
And Greg, even as a Steelers fan, you got to be happy with us screwing Baltimore.
Anytime Baltimore gets screwed, I'm very happy.
So here's
I'm
what I see.
still bitter about the 2020 game.
Forever.
Again,
Forever.
a game that the Steelers won, I am bitter about.
So here's
Right.
here's what I see. There's a team that might have the money to do what Lamar wants,
Which is
and they've got a high enough draft pick to potentially persuade the Ravens as well for the trade. The Indianapolis Colts sit at number 4 in the NFL draft.
Lamar
If the Indianapolis-
as a Colt. I mean,
If the
I could see
Indianapolis
it.
Colts trade that number 4 spot and potentially the next year's number 1 as well,
All right.
and then pay Lamar what he wants, we could easily see Lamar Jackson as a Colt this next NFL season.
that's about as weird as the fact we're going to be seeing Aaron Rodgers as a Jet.
No, Roger the Jet's weirder.
Yeah, Rodgers as a Jet is
Yeah.
weirder. That one fucking.
Brett
as
Favre
someone-
Jr.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, as someone that grew up watching, Aaron Rodgers blossom, it is so weird as a 24-year-old, almost 25, to see him shift to a Jet, and then the Jets possibly become a championship contender.
Right?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey,
They
at
have
least-
their offense is looking very, very juicy.
Hey,
if
at least
Brees- if
Rodgers
Brees
gave us
Hall is
Super Bowl
healthy.
45.
If Bryce Hall is healthy, if Garrett Wilson puts forth another season like he did, and as long as Rodgers can throw,
Yeah, you have to remember, Aaron Rodgers has to get to the playoffs and then perform in the playoffs, and he hasn't done that in 12 years.
Yeah.
So, as far as performing in the playoffs, so is it really going to be? I don't want to put
Did you see my
championship
tweet
caliber
earlier
on the
today?
Jets. What's that?
Did you see my tweet earlier today that the FanDuel's already put out Jets futures odds because of Rodgers going over there?
that. Yes, I saw that. I was like, I don't even want to touch that because I am terrible at sports betting. I want nothing to do with it. I would lose my life savings in an instant because I A, don't understand it, and B, I somehow always pick the wrong thing all the time. No matter how unlikely it is,
Excuse me.
I go with the best odds and somehow something gets screwy.
Oh, bro, no! Last night sucked for me. The one of the best teams in the NBA lost to the worst team in the NBA. So I was literally sitting there going, "Are you shitting me?"
See, it got to the point where I did this one app. It gave me free money to play with. So I was just like, hey, you know what? I'll try and parlay it and make 20 times my money. I never hit on one. So,
Mhm.
And usually it was something really stupid.
Hey, I might be able to sports bet on WWE main events. So
Right?
Right.
if that's
Yeah.
if that's a
Yeah.
possibility, I'm gonna become a millionaire, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. You and Mikey T
Sure
from
don't.
Open Mic Night, as far as the betting goes, because man, he's the co-champion right now. Whatever the hell he said on Saturday.
Listen, I'm going to take advice from Sure Delaware on that because she's won a bunch.
Well,
of
yeah,
them.
that's absolutely.
Mhm.
So I'd follow her on that one. So yeah, the NFL it's still ways to go. Josh, I have a feeling if Lamar gets traded from the Ravens before the draft, are you going to accept our deal just because we think the Ravens are going to be the bottom of the North?
There is
'Cause
a more likelihood of a chance of that.
Hey, if they
See, if
get
he
that
doesn't get
number,
traded
if they
till
get
draft
that
night,
number 4 spot, if they get that number 4 spot, there's quarterbacks up there. Anthony Richardson could become a Raven.
Here's the
Question
thing:
is,
if
do
he
you
doesn't
think-
get, go ahead.
I was gonna say, question is, who do you think is going first? Because Panthers have the first pick right now, right? Do you think they're gonna go for CJ Stroud?
I mean, I would.
They're either going to go for him or Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
guess.
No, because
And
yeah, Baltimore gets him. Oh dear.
Yeah. That's not the best case scenario, to be sure.
Has
I
there
mean,
been any actual news on the Rodgers front yet? Has he been announced?
he
Official-
went on the Pat McAfee show today and
Yeah.
basically all but confirmed he was going to the Jets.
Yeah, he
He
didn't. Yeah.
wants to be a Jet, he said.
Yeah.
I sat there and listened to the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So essentially, it's not finalized in ink, but it sounds like he wants to be a Jet. Whether or not that
Current.
actually happens remains to be seen, but I'm sure we'll get confirmation here in the next week or so.
Yeah.
So
Lots.
updated betting odds that NFL Network just showed on Total Access has Jets in the 4th place to win the AFC.
You're fucking kidding
That's
me.
fucking crazy.
I'm not fucking with you.
Okay. Chiefs, Bills,
Bengals, probably.
Let me
Bengals,
rewind it.
Jets?
Chiefs, Bills. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
It's got to be those 4
Chiefs,
because
Bills, Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, Jets, Chargers, Ravens.
Nah, fuck the Chargers.
Chargers.
see, here's the thing: why are the Ravens so high when we don't know what the status of Lamar is?
Yeah,
And same
besides
with
that,
Austin Eckler with the Chargers because he's going.
Yeah,
So-
Austin Eckler's gone, and he's scored the most touchdowns on their team that season.
Baltimore's got like half a team, and they don't even have their quarterback locked in. I wouldn't put any stock in
Yeah.
the Ravens.
They're making a lot of assumptions based on very little information right now.
Hey,
Yeah.
where are the Broncos at?
It didn't show. It just showed the top 6.
Aw.
Yeah, like
Well,
I don't
hey,
even know where's
The
OBJ
sooner you
going.
get your money in on them, Maddie, boom. If the Broncos
Right, there you go.
win the Super Bowl,
We're winning the Super Bowl, baby.
That's right.
Throwing my life savings at it.
don't do that. Don't do that. We don't preach financial advice here, but
No.
we would tell you: do not put all your money on the Denver Broncos winning the Super Bowl. It's
We
like,
don't preach financial advice, but we do discourage dumbassery. We do discourage the hell out of that shit. Like, no. For the love of God,
None
dude.
of that.
None of that tomfoolery and nonsense.
See, I would put like $25 at the most if I was going to make a bet like that.
Yeah, I was
Now.
about to say in the chat, you'll never know. It can change when we get to the season. We will
that's
see
true.
what some of these teams do during the preseason, during OTAs.
Well, yeah.
We never know just off of because last year we thought we won the offseason just by signing Russell Wilson. We thought that all we needed was a quarterback.
No. Yeah.
And
It's
then the season happened.
And then the season happened, and it was not pretty.
No.
Okay, NFC odds: 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys, Saints, Lions, Rams, Packers, Giants, Vikings.
we're always below the fucking
Just
Eagles.
going to
Ugh.
FanDuel.
Why are they should 9 for the NFC?
I don't know.
Must be an NFC biased station he's watching.
I will say my
The
sleeper
NFL
to
Network.
win.
So yeah,
I said what
My
I said.
sleeper to make the championship this year will be the Lions. I think that
Hey,
I wanted the Lions to make the playoffs last year. They beat the Packers
yes,
in
which
what
is
might be
wonderful.
Aaron Rodgers' last game as a Green Bay Packer.
Yes.
Like the story was there. Who was it that screwed it up for them?
Oh, it was
it was a fumble, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was it was such a good thing, and then just one. Oh God, I'm trying to remember who it was now. That's awful, isn't it? Because I am not a Detroit Lions fan, but I'm not a fan of certain Detroit Lions fans. Let me put it that way. But man, it'd be a hell of a thing for Detroit, because they're getting the wrestling influx at Ford Field here in the summer, and then to go to the have a good season after that. That'd be a hell of a thing for the economy up there too, because Lord knows the folks in Michigan need an economy boost right now.
Mm-hmm.
So absolutely, why not?
Tim Davis, at least the Bears still suck.
At least the Bears
know
suck.
about that.
I don't know.
Hey, you
about
know
that.
what? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Seen the moves they're making.
Yeah, the Bears are looking to make something happen this year. So
And
Yeah.
let me go see if I can't check on the Bears real quick.
yeah,
And
might as
to
well.
Raymond, hopefully not.
Yeah, I saw that the OBJ.
No, I don't want him here.
He's
Yeah,
on Rodgers' list of who he wants.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't. Yeah, I honestly think that he's one of those. like, damn, I'm definitely a mixed bag about it because yes, the talent is undeniable, but there's such a train wreck in his wake wherever he goes.
He's a former Super Bowl champion.
I understand that.
I will say, I would welcome him back to Cleveland. There, I said it.
Marshall
His
Leonard.
maker was the problem with OBJ.
Marshall Leonard.
I don't
It's
think
got
he
to be
wants to go
Mahomes.
back.
Browns were at his practice. They were at his workout.
No.
Yeah, to Marshall Leonard's point, it has to be Mahomes. It's been Mahomes the last 3 seasons.
I was going to say, even when Brady unretired, he wasn't the top guy at that point.
No.
Because he wasn't Tom Brady at that point.
Yeah, when Brady won his last Super Bowl, he wasn't even the best quarterback in the league.
No, he wasn't. He hasn't been for years, and that's what I don't. Mikey gets all his freaking Tennessee pennies in a bunch about. Oh, Brady's not the GOAT. It's like you can't again. However,
Can't argue stats.
Yeah. I mean, he's stat boy for fuck's sake, and he argues with me about this. It drives me crazy because yes, the dubious nature that the Patriots won a lot of their games at the end of the day it was proven fact, right? At the same time, stats are stats, and he's definitely in the discussion. Is there one definitive greatest quarterback of all time? I don't think there is personally. I will always, I am biased toward my guys. I know a lot of people, Greg, we'll talk about Ben. A lot of people, there's different discussions. I don't think there's one true greatest quarterback of all time because with every one of them you can say, yeah, but.
Yeah, I was about to say, times change, eras are different.
Exactly. But Brady has not been the greatest quarterback in the game even before he left New England. I don't think he was at that point. I mean, signing with Tampa Bay, doing what he did in Tampa Bay was miraculous. It really was. And he didn't need to rely on Belichick and the cheating bullshit to get another ring. So good on him for it. But I don't think, like you said, Matty, I don't think even that season he was the greatest quarterback in the game at that point.
Think about the Patriots when he was winning the Super Bowl against the Rams, the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like
that season he had a really damn good season, but that game was atrocious.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It was a game. Let me put it this way. I stopped watching after Brady's 4th Super Bowl with the Patriots. I was like, if the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, I'm not going to watch it because I don't care. I'm sick of this. It's like how we said Cena was in the main event all the time. I don't know what it is about Boston people in the main event of the biggest show of the year, but I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it.
The Celtics.
Are we going to get that way with the Chiefs now?
I sure fucking hope not, Josh.
No, because, besides no, we don't want them because of fandoms being what they are, I don't know if the Chiefs have that Brady level longevity or that Cena longevity. They have had 2 unbelievable runs to the game. I'm not even going to take it away from Mahomes or anybody else on that squad. 3, 4, 5, 6 in a short span. I don't see him doing it because of all the things that we're talking about today and so many teams making so many moves. If they do it, it's going to be a freaking war of attrition to get to February. I'll tell you that shit right now.
So Mahomes is only 27.
And
Mahomes has every opportunity to still get those 4 more rings.
Yeah. So are the Chiefs that team? Possibly. Is Mahomes that guy? More than possibly. Mm-hmm. I'll leave that where it needs to be.
Now the Chiefs have 3 Super Bowl wins because they won 2 with Mahomes. I think they won one of the very early ones.
I want to say they won. I think they won Super Bowl 4.
Yeah, it was early on in the existence of the game, but the 2 recent ones have been the toast of the town, if you will.
Because I think they made a big deal about the Chiefs not having won a Super Bowl in 50 years, and then they won the first one with Mahomes. Because Peter Corbin was in the crowd for that Super Bowl.
Yes, he was. Yes.
But
damn, I am good. That was Super Bowl 4.
Well,
There you
yeah.
go.
Well, I mean, to be fair, after 3, it's okay. Well, so it wasn't the Packers. Who was it?
It wasn't the Packers and it wasn't the Jets. So who was it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
The Super Bowl 3 is kind of famous for that.
Yeah, then once you get into like the 20s and 30s, you get all the 49ers victories.
Well, once you get to like 9 and 10, you got a couple Steelers ones in there, and
Yeah, you get all your Steelers in like the 10s, 20s.
Steelers back-to-back ones because they had that twice.
Well, I actually the 20s were the Cowboys' heavy years, except I think
That's right.
the last one was okay.
The
So
last Super Bowl you guys won was 30. So.
okay, so yeah, I always forget. I remember the year, but I forget the number. So that was Super Bowl 30.
Oh, I don't
against-
forget the number.
I know you don't.
Why,
I
'cause
just
they
remember
beat
what.
you, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. To be fair, the Steelers
You
were 2 and
guys,
1
ex-
against
you
the
guys,
Cowboys.
I was about to say, you guys exchange Super
They did.
Bowls
They
very
did.
often.
Yeah, they have more rings, but as far as the battles against each other, we do have the advantage by 1 game. So,
No, you don't.
right?
No,
It's
the
2-1,
Steelers
no?
have 2-1.
Oh, I thought we had 2-1. I'm sorry, my bad.
No.
Okay, my bad.
Because Super Bowl 30 was the first time the Steelers went to the Super Bowl and lost. We've only lost twice
Oh, that's right. Okay.
to the Cowboys and to the Packers.
I still can't believe you guys beat the Cardinals that 1 year.
Right.
We probably really shouldn't have.
No.
Santonio Holmes and James Harrison stole that game for y'all.
Well,
Yes,
Rob-
they sure as shit did.
Hey, give props to Roethlisberger too for probably one of the greatest game-winning drives in Super Bowl history.
Oh yeah.
That was nuts.
Why did the Cowboys get rid of Zeke? I've seen that I think 2 or 3 times. It was a mutual agreement
Yeah.
that they left.
Yeah, it's.
Zeke wants to be a free agent, so
I was gonna say I said it in the chat earlier, Ray. I guess you missed it. The thing with Zeke is when Zeke's on, god damn, he's on, but he's been inconsistent. I'll say the last 2, maybe even 3 seasons. So if he wants to go have an opportunity to go explore his options, Jerry, you know what? Yeah, I'm sure Jerry going, you know what? Go see what you can get out there. You want to come back? Come on back. But he's gotta stay 17-week consistent and not be him hawing around a lot of the season, because that's Zeke's biggest detriment is he doesn't stay on his shit the entire season.
Mhm.
Because when Zeke is on his game, there's very few better in that position. Period. And he's just like we were talking about the big solid guys in their position, and Zeke's just a big beast of
that's
a
a
man.
big motherfucker.
He is, and it's like he should be able to do the shit he does when he does it. So yeah.
But let's face it, he's not offensive line big, and we kind of saw that.
No.
Jarrett Bailey.
Yeah, I mean-
if anybody needs inside offensive linemen.
Yeah. So Mark, okay, guys, you don't need to keep repeating questions in the chat. We do see it. We will get to them. We're also having a general flowing discussion here. That's what we do in the Greg Cherry Show. But
Yeah,
tickets
but
to Super
it's-
Bowl,
Just
just be
streaming
prepared to
costs.
sell. Yeah, so just be prepared to do 1 of 2 things: sell a good majority of blood or bodily fluids, or sell your kids into slavery. One or the other.
Well, the second one's illegal, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Not maybe in this country.
For fuck's sake, Jeff.
The Greg Cherry Show does not promote slavery. Let's crying out loud, scream that from the rafters, because
Now
Hey.
we can do a damn
I
PSA.
can't believe that's a sentence I actually have to say.
Right? Isn't it the worst ever? Because I'm totally fucking joking, but yeah, it's of course, no.
Oh Lord.
That's how
back
bad the freaking social media universe has got. We actually have to put a disclaimer. Jeff's just drunkenly kidding about selling his 15-year-old kid into slavery for a Super Bowl ticket. Fucking duh, people. God.
Holy hell.
The Cowboys have to make it there for you to consider it.
Tony Pollard.
What are
running
you
back
laughing
one
at,
for the
Sean?
Cowboys.
Fuck off down there. Yeah,
Josh, what are
seriously.
you laughing at, brother? You guys haven't even made it there. Ever.
Cleveland-
Why do you think I was quiet during that whole Super Bowl conversation?
Exactly. Freaking.
I here's the thing.
What can Brown do for you? Choke in the playoffs anyway.
You mean like we did that to the Steelers a couple years ago?
I mean, that's fair.
Hey, listen, that was your Super Bowl.
I was
Congratulations.
gonna say that was your championship victory, dude.
Yeah,
Seriously.
Seriously? It still is for us.
To be fair, the
We still
Jaguars
use
getting
that
to the
and
getting to the
me.
AFC Championship in 2017 had to have been like a Super Bowl to them.
Well, right.
Jaguars should have gone to the Super Bowl that year. They got
I was about to
screwed
say
on
that was
one
an
game.
egregious display
They
of
did.
ref ball in that game.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I guarantee
that was abysmal.
that shit in the back of their mind is what kept Tony freaking skip up the sidelines during this whole last season because, man, they were close. They were doing so much better early on in that season. And Tony was like a kid in a candy store between AEW doing as well as they were doing at the time and Jacksonville actually doing fucking anything during the football season.
I think the Jaguars might be surprises this season. I don't think they're going to make it to the championships, but they're going to be surprises this year.
I do not want the Jaguars to ever win a Super Bowl as long as the Khans own the team, because the last thing I ever want to see is them being given a WWE title.
That's exactly why I do want to see it.
Around.
That's exactly why I do want to see it, just for the sheer irony and the what the fuck of it all.
I think Tony throws the belt in a trash can.
No, absolutely not. He freaking mounts that shit on his wall and has it on Dynamite every week. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty. You're
You got a
forgetting.
good point. That would be the greatest thing to just have up on his office.
Seriously.
He'd walk out with it on Dynamite.
Seriously, Tony with a huge announcement. I'm announcing I still got my belt. I'm good. Every fucking week. Whatever.
No,
For a year.
motherfucker's walking out there with like thumb inside the belt, big old belt, just walking down to the ring every week.
He would remove the WWE logo and just put the AEW one on there.
No. You know what? I think he
AEW.
would leave the WWE logo on there just to do it.
Yeah, he would.
He would. He's still Tony's still a fan at the end of the day. And the fact that
Technically it was a gift, he can put it on TV, right?
exactly, it's a gift, and because WWE would put the Jacksonville Jaguars logos on the side plates, they can't get them for infringing on their own on their trademark because they gave the fucking belt to them. So
Now let's
that would be
move on
tremendous.
from this scary nightmare multiverse in which this actually happens, because let's get back to reality.
Well, okay, let's just have Josh direct the direction of the show. But it's called the Greg Cherry Show. But okay,
Sorry.
the Josh Mansfield Show. Let's do the next topic. The
I
fuck up.
wasn't meaning like that.
Go ahead, Greg.
Listen, like I said, the Jaguars should have made the Super Bowl that
Yes.
year. They
Yes.
got royally screwed. But thankfully,
They did.
first of
That
all,
would have been Jags Rams that year.
it probably would have been more entertaining, and I would have watched it. But here's the thing,
Yes.
too. You have to remember about this season.
Because
That was also the same season that Jesse James caught that ball. And that game determined the seeding in the AFC.
That's true.
If the Steelers would have won that game, which they really should have,
Yep.
I think the Steelers would have been the number one seed in the AFC. So they wouldn't have faced Jacksonville in that game. So that whole game screwed the Steelers and got the
Butterfly
Patriots.
effect. Yep. Butterfly effect. It's killer.
And Jesse James caught that ball.
Yep.
Football's crazy.
And for Jeff's sake, Des Bryant caught that ball too.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
See, I can't say like I'm not a fan of the Cowboys, obviously, but like Des Bryant caught that ball. Like it never hit the ground. In fact,
yeah.
I think he was touched on the way down. It came out, he recaught it and rolled into the end zone. That should have been a touchdown.
I was salty for months on that one, as I should have been. God damn it!
Oh, I don't blame you.
That was rough.
You should have heard the F-bombs being dropped in my house.
Oh, I
when they
believe it.
returned the call.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, that was Dez's really big last stand with us before all that shit went sideways. So it was like,
I don't think I would have been so salty over it if it wasn't the freaking Patriots.
yeah, right.
But
Exactly.
of
Of course it was the goddamn Patriots. Yeah.
It had to be Brady.
it had to
Yeah.
be.
Bad thing in football, it's always the Patriots.
Yep,
Yeah.
typically.
Just-
The Steelers got him back the following year, though. So
Yeah. Just,
there was that.
that was a good 55 minutes or 50, I should say. Or the clock's 55 because of the countdown shit. Yeah.
Listen, if you guys want to
That was
make
good
us spin the
football
wheel
chat.
again before
That
we go
was
off
good
air,
football chat.
that was
Yeah.
like because we normally talk about wrestling on the show. I like to diversify a little bit.
Absolutely.
Talk
Absolutely.
about other stuff. Because if
And
we
we
talk
have
about
non-football.
wrestling all the time, there's 750,324 podcasts about wrestling.
Like Greg's counted them, so he knows. Yeah, it's a true statement.
That might be an actual accurate number.
I'm pretty sure it is at this point. And not to toot the horn, but everybody else tells me about it every week. So I'm gonna toot my own goddamn horn. Who was the first? Boop boop. That would be us. Thank you very much, fuckers.
So yeah, I like to talk about football. If you guys want to talk about anything else,
Yeah, seriously.
send us topic ideas. We would love to discuss stuff other than wrestling because this isn't the Greg Cherry Wrestling Show.
Yeah, I don't
Greg
know
Cherry
shit
show.
about
We talk
movies,
about
but I'll
whatever.
talk about them.
I will say this: if we're gonna go ahead and lead into Dynamite in about 10 minutes, since we're briefly going to wrestling, here in advance is to Jeff Jarrett finally getting a fair shake from AEW referees and becoming the new international champion.
We'll be able to hear Big G prolapse from here if he wins.
You know what? You know what? Just because you picked on Big G, I'm gonna plug his shit right now. Just there you go. Damn it, I'm gonna do that just because I'm being a nice guy about it. So this weekend, Icons of Wrestling at the infamous ECW Arena in South Philly, since we're picking on Philadelphia this week. Adina Steele and Bobby Fish, of course, from the Undisputed Era / whatever the hell they called that group in AEW, will be on. And that's this weekend out in Philly. And then in May in Baltimore, Big G's friends at Parker Kane Promotions, will be bringing in Hacksaw Jim Duggan of the WWE Hall of Fame, amongst many of the things Duggan has done, into Baltimore Slugfest 7. It's gonna be good shit for Big G. We're looking forward to it for him. So
Hell yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's going to be one. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. There will be one Greg Cherry show in the month of April that we're going to start an hour early. We're going to go for 2 hours that night.
because Dynamite.
So it'll be the week after I'm at Dynamite in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So that should be a good time. Double the Greg Cherry show. Double the
That's right.
opportunity to make me suffer and do squats.
Yes. Especially to walk around a freaking arena all week previous week. So you know.
Yeah, the Raw Ball podcast got a lot of stuff coming up too. We've got our charity stream, the stream for suicide prevention coming up, opening day baseball weekend.
That's in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, March 30th.
Oh, speaking of stuff coming up, Greg, I want to officially right now, in front of God and everybody here, invite you, because I know Saturday nights kind of are what they are for you, but the last Saturday before WrestleMania, the 25th of March, is going to be open mic / karaoke night, and it will be wrestling themed centric. So basically the way it's going to, and I've been asked not to put the stuff out there because we're going to reveal all the price breakdowns this weekend on the show, but basically the way it's going to break down is people can donate for a spin and we'll pick the whatever it lands on based on the choice. For a bigger donation, they can pick their poison. And then there's that one that Noah has to do if we get a bigger donation, but we'll talk about that later. But I know you're a wrestling themes guy, so you are more than welcome to join the shenanigans if you are so inclined on Saturday night, March 25th, because I know you know the themes. So
That's fair.
You know the themes. Can you sing them?
can you sing them? That's the
That's
thing.
the question.
We know you can do the entrances to
Oh yeah, the entrances are one thing.
Yes.
Whether or not I know all the words is another.
Yes.
For them, be like, hey, I'm gonna pick Heidenreich's theme. I know the words there.
That's right. That's right.
Heidenreich.
Right. That's right. That's it. That's all you need to do. It's like singing Bully Bully. You're good.
Bully, 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 bully.
Watch it now. There you go. Now you're good. Yeah.
See, there's more lyrics. Or tequila. I'll do that one.
There you go. That's right. There's one word.
I'm excited.
Oh Lord! But yes, so that's next Saturday. I designated Talk Wrestling for Monday the 27th as the WrestleMania kickoff party, but JJ doesn't consult me on shit. So I guess we'll make that the party since it's actually a karaoke show.
Yeah.
So because that whole week is going to be live streams across the multiverse of media, so it's going to be bananas all week. And we're doing a sacrifice watch along the day before that, so it's. Man, keep it busy. God forbid I actually, make money on both fronts, Disney and wrestling. What a concept. But I'm here for it.
All right. So I know it's a couple minutes early, but let's answer this question from Marshall right here.
Rock band?
Yep.
No clue.
Eagles.
Did it play?
There it is. Eagles for me. I mean, that's a fair take too. Absolutely, they're good.
Although I don't know if anybody's noticed, the last couple weeks I've been slipping Beatles references into the title of the show.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. The Beatles, I think the Beatles made the pop rock subgenre of rock what it has become. I mean, they really started that whole subgenre, whatever you want to call it. But by the same token, Eagles dip into country rock as well. So it's, pure rock. Again, subjective. What is pure rock?
For me, I'll say Shinedown. That one's got the most
Shinedown's
sentimental
yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I'll say Green Day, I think.
Is Green Day
They're considered punk rock.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say Taylor Swift since her stuff's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
She's very much pop.
Yeah,
Very much pop. Heavy lean on the pop more than the rock. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
We don't have Denise here to fight us on that. So
No. Denise will fight you and claw your eyes out if we rag on Taylor. So no, that idea. Yeah.
And
By the way,
baseball season's coming as well. A lot of baseball content going over on the Raw Ball podcast.
Well, I believe it.
This next
and
okay.
Also, to be fair, Taylor's not a band. Taylor's a singer.
Right.
She's not.
And if is anybody else like what the hell as I am about opening day being 2 weeks from fucking tomorrow and still in March for baseball?
It's weird because baseball season's supposed to start like the first week of April.
Always.
2 days before April starts. But maybe they're like,
couple of times
hey,
where it's been like the 31st of March. But
Maybe
I don't know
still.
about being as early as the 30th.
You know what's shitty for us LA people is the Dodgers open at home. So Dodger Stadium hang on. Dodger Stadium traffic combined with Crypto.com arena traffic for WrestleMania weekend stuff. We are fucked driving through Los Angeles the weekend of WrestleMania.
Boy, am I glad I'm going to the Philly one.
Shut your face.
Luckily, Team Raw Ball are talking about possibly going to the Philly Mania.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if anybody's ever, I mean, I don't have actually been into the area. I know we're going to go in overtime real quick here, but there's this point where you get onto the 110 from the 5. In theory, the 110 goes right past Dodger Stadium, the exit to Dodger Stadium, and then there's this convergence of the 110 and the 5 and the 10, and I believe the 101, which is the freeway that goes all the way to frickin' Ventura and then into the next state. They all converge right there around downtown LA, the arena and the convention center. I do not envy my poor father or Travis or anybody else driving through there over those 4 days. May God help them all, because Lord, that little stretch of compact condensed road is going to be a damn nightmare. Fucking Major League Baseball screwing us again.
Go Guardians.
And on that note, go Yankees.
Screw
Go
the
Thank you very
Sox.
much.
I will say go Dodgers, just fuck the commissioner, which is fine with me anyway because I don't like the asshole anyway.
Nobody likes baseball commissioners. All right.
Well, especially the previous one.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us for this very special, mostly football edition of the Greg Cherry Show. From Matty Laws, Josh Mansfield, Jeff Meacham, I am Greg Cherry. We will see you next week right here on the Greg Cherry Show. Don't be a jag. Have a good night, everybody.
Broncos winning the
Enjoy
Super